Former Tourism and Commerce Minister Philip J Pierre was not present during the last sitting of the House of Assembly. He was one of 4 MPs who missed the session, including government MPs Ezekiel Joseph and Marcus Nicholas. Their absence was not noted as much as that of the former minister in the SLP government. In a press release issued by the government's press secretary after the opposition walked out of the House, Stanley LeBon wrote this about the Castries East MP's absence. St. Lucians will note as well the conspicuous absences from yesterday's sitting of the former Minister of Tourism, who was the only other member of the elected opposition parliamentarians who was in office during the egregious acts of maladministration under the leadership of Dr. Kenny D. Anthony. The MP says he was absent because of a prior business engagement he had already rescheduled to accommodate the original House sitting.
The House meeting, if you may recall, was slated for the 20th day of the month. And that is the habit, without informing the opposition, without asking us whether it was convenient for us, the government unilaterally changed the date of the House sitting. House sittings are made at the whims and fancies of the government, as most things are in St. Lucia. So I had postponed my engagement for the 20th. Then the House meeting, as I said, unilaterally was changed to the 27th. So I could not. It was a business engagement that I had to attend, so I attended.
The SLP deputy leader supported the walkout by the members of his party following the House decision not to grant Dr. Kenny Anthony more time to speak to the resolution on the Commission of Inquiry report. Additionally, he says, contrary to stated opinion, he did not run away from that particular debate.
I have never run away. I have been in opposition politics many years before I was in government. So I am not, there was nothing for me to hide. I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to want to run away from. I am not involved in the vindictiveness or the revenge that takes place in the parliament, and I endorse the actions of the opposition.
And for those who were denied his opinion on that resolution,
that resolution was not a bill. It wasn't necessary to change an act, but the government found it convenient on this occasion only to come to Parliament. That was just an act in political vindictiveness and an act to sow hatred in the country.
The former MP also had a message for the Castries Central MP who noted his absence in the House. The response, similar, was repeated 3 times.
Mr. Richard Fredericks, Mr. Richard Fredericks, Mr. Richard Fredericks.
The resolution was passed unanimously in the House. Prime Minister King also stated his government's intention to pursue a civil case against the parties identified in the resolution as responsible for the maladministration of the Dr. Kenny Anthony government. Carmi Joseph, HTS News, Channel 4.